So Friday the 13th has came and gone, a day that is usually all about this guy, Jason Voorhees. This year, it hits different. This Friday the 13th was all about the chosen one, El Jefe, Ashy Slashy, the boomstick butcher, Ash Williams, voiced by the legendary, the one and only Bruce Campbell. It was originally scheduled for release the same day as the other versions for the Switch, but sadly it's been delayed, and on the website it just says Nintendo Switch version coming soon. Maybe we'll need to read a chapter out of the Necronomicon to, speed up the process of it coming to the Switch. Full disclosure, I'm playing Evil Dead on the PlayStation 5. After playing this on the PlayStation 5, I'm getting a taste, a glimpse of how this game is going to be on the Switch, how it's going to work on the Switch and play on the Switch. And because of that, it just makes me excited, where I wanted to talk about its potential on the Nintendo Switch, the Evil Dead on the Switch. I cannot wait. I love it on the PlayStation 5, but I'll love it on the Nintendo Switch even more. Taking all of my characters and all that horror with me wherever I go, pulling out my Switch and just having a few quick games, that is the dream. That is going to be Evil Dead on the Switch, not being tied to a TV with a controller in hand. I can cozy on up one Halloween night and kill some deadites. When it does come to the Switch, graphically I imagine it'll be very, very similar to Friday the 13th with its look and feel. It doesn't look as polished, but it's on Switch and that's all that matters. Hacking and slashing deadites wherever you go, performing devastating special moves as you swing your chainsaw around as Ashy Slashy. And absolutely loving this game so far. Loving the atmosphere, the creepiness, the eeriness of it as a whole. The gameplay, the co-op elements with so much fan service going on here, I think it is great. So this game is mostly online. It's co-op in a team of 4, but there is a single player element. There's chapters, there's missions that consists of 6 chapters, and this is why the game got initially delayed to add the single player. The 6 chapters will have you playing out scenarios right from the movies and TV shows as you unlock the new characters to unlock to play online with, and recordings. So you can play as the survivors or the demon. When you play as the demon, there is different categories, different classes. Warlord, Puppeteer, and Necromancer are the classes of the evil presence as you stalk survivors around the map. And when you are playing as the demon, you actually may have a hard time finding the survivors unless they are running low on fear, until they mess up or until their fear level gets so low where you can see them, and that will alert you to their presence. So please keep your fear levels in check. Light a campfire and sing Kumbaya together. I don't know. As the demon, or the evil that it's called, as the evil, you'll be trying to kill all the survivors and destroy the Necronomicon. So you'll be collecting energy orbs around the map, which is these red orbs, and these are basically your currency, your points where you can spend so many to plant some traps, spend so many to possess enemies, spend so many performing attacks, spend so many to possess a tree, or plant something in a chest to catch them off guard and by surprise when they open that chest, possessing a car, summoning one of the playable demons, possessing a player, and more. I found the best way to win as the demon is plan your traps and possessions carefully. A bit of strategic thinking for the ultimate evil. Now, playing as the survivor, I think the gameplay works well. It works great. It does an incredible job at bringing you into the Evil Dead world with its music, its creepy atmosphere, that at times will have you on edge, with its audio recordings and voice acting from the movies and series in full attendance here as well. The legend that is Bruce Campbell is here to voice all of the Ashes, with a variety of different demons to do battle with. Some elite bosses that will take a whole deal of damage to destroy and take down, while others will be straightforward and simple to take down after a few hits. And each enemy has a shield, has an energy bar. You deplete that energy bar to then be able to do a finishing blow on him. And some enemies will be summoned by portals that's being planted by the other player who's playing the demon. They'll be able to place portals down, enemies will come through and swarm you. The survivor has different categories. There's leader, warrior, hunter and support. Leader is well balanced. Warrior is really good with melee weapons. Hunter is really good with ranged weapons. And support is very good with team assistance. And all of the classes consist of different iconic characters from the movies and TV shows. And in each of them there is different Ashes. There's Evil Dead 1 Ash, Evil Dead 2 Ash, Evil Dead Army of Darkness Ash, Ash vs Evil Dead from the TV show. And each of the characters will have their own unique skills that will help you online. As a character you can only pick up certain weapons for your class. For example, Ash can only pick up the chainsaw. Another character can only pick up certain melee weapons. Another character can only pick up certain ranged weapons. Matches will last you around 30 minutes to full completion if you survive it till the end and finish all of the tasks. You'll be gaining experience points and leveling up your chosen character at the end of every match. And the longer the duration of the match, the stronger the demon will get. There's a skill tree as well with different abilities for each of the characters and you'll be to level them up. Also, the map is big. You'll be going from A to B to C. You'll be exploring this map to its full content really. All the little areas to find the map pieces, then going to this place and then that place over there. And this is where the vehicles really come into effect to drive you around the map in a much faster pace, and this is where your fear meter heavily comes into play. In matches there is also an internal upgrade section where you can upgrade your stats using pink F you find around the map. You can spend F points upgrading your melee, ranged, health, fear, stamina and shield in game. When you're the demon as well, you can upgrade a bunch of stuff for the demon as well. And throughout the game you'll be picking up and swapping out a bunch of variety of different weapons, all with a different rarity and essentially power level, from common, rare and legendary. Picking up boomsticks, shotguns, pistols, axes, pickaxes, chainsaws. Ash's legendary chainsaw. There's also chests around the map as well, supply chests that you can loot. They may have a little surprise or two in there. This game plays a lot like Friday the 13th. It will have you doing a bunch of objectives with other players, from collecting the 4 lost pages. And after you've collected the 4 lost pages, you'll then be securing the Kandorian dagger, to then banishing the dead ones, to then stopping the Book of the Dead from being destroyed by deadites. Managing your fear level is also a key element to the game. If you end up getting separated from your team, or if you are triggering jump scares, or say the other player who's controlling the demon is setting traps for you around the map and sending deadites to your presence, your fear level will go up. So you need to keep this in check for eventually being possessed if it gets too high. And then your team members will need to attack you so many times for you to go back to normal. You can go down in this and then your teammates can come and revive you, and if they don't revive you in time, you will die. So once you go down, your teammates can basically carry your soul to an altar to resurrect you back into the game. There is jump scares that will actually give you a jump scare, and this has happened to me numerous times when I wasn't expecting it. Then all of a sudden I trigger a jump scare, this happens, and it will actually give you a jump scare as well.
Groovy.